Hello, hello, and we are live. We are live. I checked because lately I have been doing this thing where what? I've been doing this thing where I accidentally not use the proper thing. Hold on, I spaced out for a second. I am so professional. Yeah, so it takes 2 buttons to go live from OBS on YouTube, and I kind of forgot to press 2 buttons. I started late like last time on Fall Guys because of that. Whatever. It's because I switched from platform to platform. It's gonna be even harder when I need to switch again. Anyway, let us continue. We were in hot stuff. Nagito was showing us his dark side, his edgy phase. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, game. Yes. Damn fine. I just have to do it, right? I know I said I wanted to see his insides, but not like this. This is just too much.
Well...
Come on, are you guys feeling okay too? Now's not a time to be staring into space. Nagito, there's definitely something wrong with you. I mean, more so than usual. There's usually something wrong with you, but now you're going extra. I thought he was just treating me differently ever since he found out I had no talent, but... No, he's being a dick to everyone. It's like that's not entirely the case. His attitude toward everyone else is strange now too. But why? Yeah, Nagi, what's your deal? Wait, I can leave here? There's nothing new? Okay.
Damn it!
We've come so far, there's no way I can get sentimental at a time like this. I feel awful for Nekomaru, but this is necessary if we're gonna find out the truth behind this case. As he forced out his voice through his clenched teeth, Kazuichi faced Nekomaru, his eyes full of determination, and began stabbing his tool knife into Nekomaru's body. Where did you get that tool knife?
Huh?
Nagito gave it to me. He said he had it ready before you even went to the amusement park. So Nagito did that too. It's like Nagito has full control of the situation.
Maybe...
It's like the damage to his head is the reason. Huh? The reason Nekomaru died, stopped functioning. His torso is covered in huge dents and his parts are dislocated. Maybe a gear shaft broke too? Well, for now I tried disassembling Nekomaru's chest. That should help us learn something, right? If that's the case, I need to look at Nekomaru's body one more time. Apparently Kazuichi finished disassembling Nekomaru's body. I should probably check it out one more time. Yes, I'm trying to do that! What? Nekomaru's chest panel is open. The clock inside is completely exposed. The hands of the clock look like they're pointing to 7:30. Also, it looks like the clock's alarm was set for 7:30 a.m. Which means this clock broke the moment the alarm started ringing at 7:30 a.m.? That's a clue! If I ever seen one! The 7:30 a.m. is strange, right? I mean, we should have arrived at Great Power just before 7 a.m. for Monokuma Taichi. Is this clock malfunctioning? No way. This is a highly efficient radio clock. Radio clock? It's a type of clock that receives radio signals so it can automatically update the time at fixed intervals. Simply put, it's an extremely accurate clock. That's right, it's a clock that will never slow down. It's even designed so that it cannot be adjusted. I have become a Time Lord! And like the original Time Lord Kronos, he was now sent to Tartarus. That's a Greek mythology joke. Well, even if it's an accurate clock, they didn't need to install it inside your body. What are you saying? I don't need to wear a wristwatch. Why is that so hard? Wristwatch. Ever again. There's nothing more useful than this. An accurate radio clock that never slows down, huh? If that's the case, why does this broken clock say 7:30 a.m.? It's a clue! Anything else? No, I think that's... Damn, stop, Nagiro, you're gonna get wrinkles if you do that! And your face is so pretty! What's wrong with him? He's crouching over Nekomaru's body and it almost seems like he's glaring at him. Nagi, are you feeling okay? You know some warm?
You're the worst.
I didn't do anything, Nagi! Huh?
Jeez.
You guys overlooked an important clue. I swear, you're just the worst. As I thought, there's no way I can leave this to you guys. What are you talking about? I am slightly concerned how fast and on a dime Nagito's love for everyone lasts.
Well...
I found this under a fragment of the pillar that tipped over. Is this a doorknob?
You don't even know?
Looks like the screws came out with it. That won't happen unless you applied a ton of force to it. Plus, it looks like there are scratches near the base of the doorknob.
Hey.
Don't you think it's strange?
See?
If we examine the far back door in Grape Tower, the doorknob is still intact, right? Now that you mention it, you're right.
Now then.
If that's the case, where did the doorknob come from? If it's not the doorknob, the door that leads to Strawberry Hall, then there's only one other possibility. It'll have to be the door connected to Grape Hall that we entered from, right?
Well,
it makes sense to think about it like that. We should try it out. Try it out how?
you don't know?
We take the lever at Strawberry House and we enter the Strawberry Tower from Strawberry Hall. That's the only way we can see the other side of that door, right? But the button to open the door in Strawberry Hall is broken, right?
It's obvious.
We just repair it. After all, we have the ultimate mechanic on our side.
Well,
You're right, but I need parts to repair the door in Strawberry Hall. I can repair it if it's broken, but if I don't have enough parts, there's not much I can do about it. But you have plenty of parts right here.
huh? See?
Just use Nekomaru. I'm sure if you dig through his body, you can find parts you can use. Hold on! Are you saying we should use parts from our dead friend? It's called recycling! It's a much better alternative than disposing it with the rest of the junk, right? Junk?
Hey,
Well, Kazuichi, is it possible or impossible? Like you said, I could probably use these parts to repair the button, but... Seriously, hold on! Even if you do repair the button, what's going to happen to the chain on the other side of the door?
huh?
Chain? The door that leads to Strawberry Hall has a chain wrapped around the doorknob. Even if you fix the button on the Strawberry House side, the door won't open as long as the chain is there. You don't need to worry about that at all. Huh? I don't need to worry? What does that mean?
Now then.
Kazuchi, we should go over to Strawberry House so you can repair the door. Yeah, I'm not finished. Hajime, you're going to come later too, right? It'd be really bothersome if you didn't. I mean, if there's someone in the tower, the door won't open at all.
Right?
So you should at least make sure you're not pulling any leg. After tersely saying that, Nagito left the area. What does tersely mean? Nagito, Hajime, stop using big words. I can't. Just use itty bitty small words that my small brain can understand.
Huh?
What the hell happened to him? He seems on edge about something. Who knows?
Damn right.
Oh, that reminds me. Nagito asked Kazuichi to do something weird for him, right?
Yep.
It has something to do with how the elevator spins 180 degrees. I wonder what it could mean.
Hey,
Actually, to tell you the truth, Nagi asked me to do something weird too. He told me to investigate all the clocks inside both buildings. The clocks? So I did what he said and checked them all, but none of the clocks had their time messed up.
Jeez.
But why did he ask me to do that in the first place? I don't get that bastard at all. For now, why don't we head over to Strawberry Tower too? Along with the doorknob matter, there are still many mysteries surrounding this that we don't understand. If we go to Strawberry Tower, we might be able to solve some of those mysteries. Maybe.
Jeez.
Looks like that's all we can do. Let's head over. You're right. When Nagito said about the door opening, what is he planning to do about the chain? It looks like it won't come off easily, so does Nagito have a plan or something? Yeah, he's going to drop kick on the chain. It's gonna be epic. Jeez, I don't understand this at all. No, I can't sing actually. How could you tell? Thanks to Kazuichi, the elevator is working now. Alright, let's go. Let's go. We walked into the elevator and made our way to Strawberry House. Ah, my eyes! It's been a while since I've come to Strawberry House. Yeah, and the whiplash on my eyes is hurting.
What's up?
Hey, you were here.
Hey.
How the repairs go, Kazuichi? Yeah, well, the damage wasn't too bad once I got the parts, so I was able to fix it right away.
Yeah.
You got a lot of nerve saying that when you use Naikomaru's parts without my permission.
Hey.
Well, I mean, even so.
Now then.
Anyway, now that we're all here, why don't we hurry up and try it out? What will happen if you press the button to Strawberry Hall's door?
Even so.
But there's no way it will open. You haven't done anything about the chain.
Hey.
The door to Strawberry Hall behind Nekomaru's body was blocked off by that chain, remember? If you didn't do anything about that, it doesn't even matter if you fix the button on the outside. Oh well. Well, we'll know if we try it out. It's not even worth trying it out. No, we've all come this far. If he's saying we should try it out, then we should give it a shot.
Yep.
That'd be great. Yeah, let me do it. I'll be the one. Out of my way! Shorty is coming through to press the button. Oh, I mean press the... There's no way this door will open, not when the other side is chained up. With a feel of resignation, I press the button. And huzzah! The door opened. Huh?
Hey.
Why did it open?
Impossible!
Where did the chain go?
Hold it.
Hold on a second, that's not the only thing that's strange. That's right, there's no other way to say it. This definitely looks weird.
So...
What do you mean, huh?
Hey!
Doesn't this all look the same as when we were in Grape Tower? Yeah, you're right, when we were inside Grape Tower, Nekomaru's body was in the front of the far back door. Which means his body should be in front of the door to Strawberry Hall. So if we enter from Strawberry Hall, his body should be right in front of the door as we walked in. Why isn't it like that? Why is Nekomaru's body in front of the door to Grape Hall?
Hey!
Not just that the parts that I carefully arranged when I disassembled the body all moved too. The body isn't the only thing that moved. Even the tipped over pillar and the spilled oil. They've all moved the exact same way. The crime scene looks identical to how we saw it when we entered from Grape Hall. Everything that was at the crime scene inside Grape Tower shifted to the opposite side. As if it all rotated 180 degrees, right? I can't imagine the floor actually rotating 180 degrees, but... Is that really what this means? No, it's more than that. I feel like there's an even greater mystery here. A mystery so great that it could drastically affect the outcome of the case. We might have to rethink this. We might need to fundamentally rethink how we've been approaching this case. Strange feeling in tower has been added to the bullets. Also the chain.
I see.
The chain disappeared. The strange feeling I felt when I went back and forth between the two towers. Yep, just as I thought. It was definitely the right choice to confirm this. Just as you thought, then you already knew about this mystery? Have a bad habit of relying on others when you don't understand. Why don't you try investigating first?
See?
That door at the far back with the picture of a grape on it. Maybe there's a clue hidden there? There's a clue on that door? Ah, yes, I see it. There. It's a door with a picture of grapes on it. This should lead to Grape Hall. Wait, huh? One of the doorknobs is gone? It's like the screws came off with it. Mystery.
Now then.
It's the same as that doorknob that was on the floor.
See?
See, the screws came out with it, right? Then the doorknob next to Nekomaru's body came out from the door to Grape Hall. Well, that's what it looks like. When you say clue, were you talking about this? But what is a clue to? I thought I could have told you to stop asking stupid questions. Oh no, I'm sitting on my leg and it went numb. Hold on. Ah, my leg, it hurts. Ow. Ow. My leg. My leg hurts so bad. My leg.
What?
Did you get even more confused? No need to worry. Just one clue will change everything. Huh? All the mystery will be solved as if everything were linked together if you can reach it. Just like I did. What does that mean? Even if I ask him that Nagito probably won't give me an answer. So it'd just be a waste of time to ask. Trial time, trial time, trial time.
It appears that it's time for the class trial.
Trial time, trial time. It's trial time.
To tell you the truth, I'm tired. Extremely tired. I feel like spending the rest of my life hibernating already. Man, I know it's bad, but I'm so sleepy. I just want to ditch. Though I really don't feel like it. I'll show you my serious side when you come to the class trial. Even though it's impossible since it's so annoying, you can count on me to take this seriously.
So it's going to start another class trial.
Hey!
But how are we supposed to get to the trial ground?
Damn it!
You're right, we can't do anything unless we get out of this building. Akane, did something happen?
Hey!
No, well, did you guys hear something? Hear something?
Hey!
What do you hear this time? Suddenly, as if cutting off Chiaki, our surroundings starts to shake and rumble. And then suddenly appear before us. Cool. Is he telling us to go inside from here? Seems that way.
Alright!
Alright, I'm gonna go. Just hold on, Nekomaru. I'll make sure I avenge you. Yeah, Akane, you and your brain cell will avenge him.
Jeez, you're
At least-
pathetic.
At least be a little cautious. It's obviously a trap.
It appears you
I
cannot
agree, I take the
escape.
scent of danger. Even my familiars are saying do not go inside.
It's nearly showtime!
How interesting. If you can kill me, you're welcome to try. Try stabbing your sword through my very heart. Now then, we shall get moving as well.
Yep.
It's annoying, but if Miss Sonia is going, there's no way I'm not gonna go.
Damn it!
But it's so damn annoying. I guess it doesn't matter if it's a trap or not. One by one, everyone went into the Monokuma Rock. Until I was the only one left. And when I was about to take a step forward, we're the same. The same step ladders. Huh? Like he was suddenly standing next to me with his eyes locked onto Monokuma Rock. Other than the small movements of his mouth, he was perfectly still.
Well,
You and I are just step ladders. For everyone who holds the title of Ultimate. I always believed that I didn't mind. Unlike you, I know my place. What are you saying?
man.
That's why I was prepared to become a sacrifice at any time, and from that, true hope would be born. I always believed that the talent that survived would be true hope.
Damn it.
But it wasn't. There's no hope amidst all this killing. Of course there isn't. What kind of hope comes from killing people?
What?
Really? Are you suggesting that sacrificing others for hope isn't real hope? But you're wrong. It's only natural and extremely obvious that strong hope devours weak hope.
Isn't that right?
After all, that's what it means to live, right? There's no way I'm going to accept that.
Well,
Oh, well, it's not like that. That's what I wanted to say to you anyway.
hey,
There's one novel I like. It's a peculiar mystery story. A novel? The story is told from the point of view of a high school girl involved in a serial killer mystery. But when you get to the end, surprise, surprise, the girl was actually the killer. Of course, the story is written carefully so the reader doesn't learn the ending in the middle of the story. The protagonist is just a projection of the reader, and this projection turns out to be the killer. Which means the killer you were looking for the whole time was inside you all along. How do you feel about novels like that? What the heck are you talking about? You're just jumping from one topic to another. And I can't comment on a book that I've never read before.
no good at all.
Such a normal answer. I should have expected that from a talentless reserve course student like you. But I know that you don't matter at all, so why do I care about you? You admire hope. I love hope.
Right?
In some ways we're similar, but maybe the difference is what's making me so emotional. Enough already! I don't have time to argue with you. Let's go. Everyone's waiting.
Man.
Everyone, huh? So you still believe you're just like everyone else? Reserve course students are so full of themselves! Nagiro's chilling laugh continued as he disappeared into Monokuma Rock. Calm down. That's right. I need to calm down. Just give him a punch. Come on. Yikes, Nagiro. I know, right? Yikes indeed. I took several deep breaths, and once my nerves had settled, I stepped into Monokuma Rock. I swear, sometimes I can't read. The elevator shook violently as it descended at an ever-increasing speed. 4, 8. Well, we know there are just gonna be 7 by the end of this. Oh, shit, I forgot to press. When we're in a normal elevator that shakes this bad, it reminds me how efficient that elevator in the funhouse was.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, it's probably true. The elevator continued to shake and descend deeper and deeper. And suddenly, it stopped like it always does. And the door opened.
Well now.
I understand your desire to applaud this wonderfully vulgar trial ground. But it's so exhausting to discuss useless things, so let's just get on with it already. Hey, Mexican tale! What tale are you going to tell us? That is very interesting. Welcome, welcome. We are investigating who killed the robot. Forcing everyone to do this is so sad.
Hey.
Don't go
Come
talking.
on now.
Don't go talking without permission after I've said my catchphrase.
Now I'm really angry.
Otherwise, I'll roll a dice and based on the result, I'll give you a sex change operation that many times. Yeah, it's Sophie. Hey! What an extreme punishment!
Now then.
Let's get on with it once again. Let's get a move on, boys and girls. Luckily, I can stop reading after this because everyone's gonna start reading their own goddamn lies and stop relying on me. God damn it. And so it begins. I hope this would never happen again, and now it's happening for the 4th time. The curtain to the 4th class trial was about to open. Nekomaru Nidai, the ultimate team. Hold on, I'm not reading this properly. Nekomaru Nidai, the ultimate team manager. He was more passionate, more daring, and more loving of shit than anyone I had ever met. And more honest too. Truly, he was more man than any of us. He sacrificed his body to protect Akane, and his appearance changed drastically because of that. But he still tried to live earnestly. And just when I finally got used to his new form, Nekomaru's killer is one of us. That had nothing to do with the previous. I was going to think that he was going to say Nekomaru's killer killed him. Damn, there are only 2 people alive here. Among Us. Yee, Among Us. I'm still trying to get enough people to play a game. Killing someone because it's the only way to survive is no excuse. I won't let this be excused. Yee and yee. I won't forgive this. The person who betrayed Nekomaru, who betrayed their friends, I will never ever forgive them. And so, this life-threatening trial billowing with hope and despair. Page? Yes? Has begun. Yes, please save. Please save me. I think I have 1 skill. Do I? Pretty sure I have 1. Hold on. Where is my skill? There! I knew it. I had a skill. Yeah, there you go. Skill. You're cool. Oh, thank you. That's very nice of you. But hold on, give me a second. I'll put it on my cat ears. Hold on, give me a second. I forgot to put them on. I usually put them on, but this time... I'm building tension. Hold on, let me... Cat ear time! For the trial! Now I'm more cute than I'm cool. Okay, finish preparation. Proceed to class trial. Are you ready? Yes.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial.
I'm gonna leave it for you, Mexican Tio.
During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it.
Is it too loud?
If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island. I'm sure you guys are starving by now, but let's get revved up and raring to go. Whoever survives will be treated to a fancy lunch. Guess what? Rabbit curry is on the menu.
Thank you.
Huh? I'm not the main ingredient, right?
Nobody wants to eat you. You don't even look tasty. Jesus.
I'm here today because Coach Nekomaru risked his life to protect me.
No, you are here today because Monokuro would have killed you if you didn't participate because it's mandatory.
I'm gonna be the one who avenges him. I'll definitely find out who the killer is.
Yeah, just threatening everyone with a good beating.
I'm definitely not tempted by curry. Got it? Akane, you seem to have an impressive amount of drool flowing from your mouth.
I like how princessy that is. It's an impressive amount. I would have said that it's a concerning amount.
Hey, why don't we try going over the incident? We weren't able to leave Strawberry House, so I want to make sure we get a detailed understanding.
I discovered Nekomaru's body a little before 7 a.m. I headed over to Grape Tower from Monokuma Taichi and found the body there. Hajime and Chiaki were also with me.
Hajime was with Miss Sonia and Chiaki that early in the morning?
Oh hell yeah, they were doing something, you know? You know? Hanging around, starving to death.
Don't tell me you three were together since last night!
Everyone was starving, Soda, Jesus!
Imbecile! I am not some woman with flexible legs.
She's a woman without flexible legs.
Of course you're not. You're much classier than that.
With legs like those, I could probably do the splits real easy.
I mean, I feel like Akane can do the splits really easy in general.
We just happened to run into each other on the first floor of Grape House and went to the tower together.
And then, the three of us discovered Nekomaru's body.
The body discovery announcement was made soon after. Akane heard that and rushed over.
We heard the body discovery announcement too, from Strawberry House, obviously. As I recall, we found out the elevator was out of order, which left us stuck.
So we decided to go to the tower for the time being and headed for Strawberry Hall. But someone even broke Strawberry Hall's door button. We couldn't go anywhere because of that.
Thinking we should at least find some method to communicate, we set our sights on the lounge telephone.
I think it was what I have a Fuyuhiko's idea.
Forget these boring intros. Let's talk about the killer. Anyway, it's definitely someone from Strawberry House.
What do you mean, definitely?
There's no way a chick would kill someone so cruelly. So it must be one of you Strawberry House dudes. One of you better hurry up and confess, or I'll break all of you in half!
I mean, Akane is not wrong.
You're the cruelest one here!
Now, enough with the lovers' quarrel. We need to think about this seriously. We don't have the luxury of discussing irrelevant things. The incident this time has many questions.
The incident notwithstanding, I also have many questions.
Then let's start with something even Miss Sonia can understand. The weapon.
Did he just say Sonia's dumb?
Huh?
Well, the weapon is obvious, right?
Huh?
Can you more aggressive, Inagita? Come on. The ultimate is here.
What the heck, you guys? The weapon! You could totally tell just by looking.
You can tell what the weapon is just by looking. It wouldn't be much of a mystery if that were true. The only thing at the crime scene that looks like a weapon was probably the hammer? That Riz. That is not Riz, that is just cheekiness. Sass! New looking hammer.
I guess we should figure out the weapon first.
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime!
That pillar, huh?
No, the hammer! The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him!
If it was unexpected, I suppose that is possible.
That's right! It was a surprise beating! The weapon is decided!
The hammer is in the tower was the weapon? Like he said, it looks like that's the case, but still, that hammer is just too clean.
I guess we should figure out the weapon first.
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime!
That pillar, huh?
No, the hammer! The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him!
Nope, it's not that one. God, I'm starting this bad.
Damn it!
I guess we should figure out the weapon first.
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime.
That pillar, huh?
Is it a looking hammer?
No, the hammer! The killer used that hammer
This game needs to dumb it down for me.
and beat the crap out of him.
Oh yeah, it was
No,
that.
that's wrong!
Hajime, I'm so sorry. You are smarter than
No,
me. I'm dumb.
I can't accept that that hammer was the murder weapon.
Why not? Why can't you accept it?
Because it's dumb.
A lot of oil was flowing from Nekomaru's body. Just like human blood, right? If the hammer was used to beat Nekomaru, you'd expect some oil to be on it at least.
But that hammer was clean. So that's why you can't accept that it's the murder weapon.
Well, yeah, but the killer might have wiped off the oil later.
Why?
Well, obviously, to make the hammer look like it's not the murder weapon.
Then why bother cleaning the oil? If they didn't want it to look suspicious, they would have discarded the hammer.
You're pretty insightful, baby gangsta.
Baby gangster.
Baby gangsta? Me?
It's not too late to give her some cement shoes, Fihiko. Baby gangster.
Just so y'all know, I was trying to test you guys.
Right.
I thought, maybe you guys mistook the hammer for the weapon or something.
Right.
It seems that was a waste of time.
Then what was the real weapon used to murder Nekomaru?
That's the problem. There wasn't anything else at the crime scene that looked like a potential weapon.
Then, how about we look at it from a different angle? If it doesn't have oil on it, it's not the weapon. So whatever has oil on it must be the weapon, right?
The broken pillar?
I see! The only thing with oil on it is that broken pillar.
Then that pillar is the weapon! Coach Nekomaru got clobbered with that pillar!
That is impossible!
Nobody could withstand a blow from that pillar. Even if you used 100% of your muscle strength, it would be impossible to wield it as a weapon.
Why?
We tried to move it, right?
Ha, ha. It's no use, it's barely budging. Didn't I tell you?
Yeah, that pillar was pretty freaking heavy.
Shit, I forgot they read their own lines in the trials.
But there's one dude who could have lifted that pillar.
And that's only half of it.
Huh? Who are you talking about?
Coach Nekomaru's robot body. With that dude's super strength, lifting a pillar would be real easy.
Oh, so he clobbered himself? Did he throw it up and it fell down on his head?
So, he lifted the pillar, and then what? Did he use it to beat himself?
You mean Nekomaru killed himself?
Don't be stupid. He ain't the type to commit suicide.
I wish they wouldn't throw that word around. YouTube is gonna... Oh, I can't say that word either.
Then even if Nekomaru could have lifted that pillar, it has nothing to do with the case at all.
Well, I guess you're right.
What the heck?
I mean, she admitted. But it does bother me a little. That word. Unenlivened. By the way, the fourth murder of the killing school life was apparently ruled commit Minecraft bed in hell. Now that shouldn't matter. There's no way Nekomaru would commit exit in life.
But that's a problem. If it's not the pillar, then there's no other weapon we can think of.
There may be a way to use the pillar as a weapon without lifting it.
Huh? For reals?
Yes, for reals.
I see. So my gut was right after all. All right. It's up to you, Sonia. Prove that pillar was the murder weapon.
Understood. Then I shall give it my all. Sonia, here I go!
Where are you going? Pillar fragments?
There's no need to lift that pillar.
If the pillar was not lifted, beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over? They aimed right for his head and bullseye.
Even I could probably tip it over.
Considering the pillar's weight, it probably exerted a ton of force.
Sonia, you go, girl! I'm getting hella excited!
Don't be, because I'm gonna kill it right here, right now.
There's no need to lift that pillar.
If the pillar was not lifted, beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over?
That
No, that's wrong!
is wrong. Commit tax evasion.
If Nekomaru was crushed by the pillar, then there should have been fragments on top of his body.
Huh? Fragments?
The pillar fragments were scattered beneath Nekomaru's body, but there weren't any on top of his body. If the pillar had been tipped over and crushed him, the fragments should have been on top of his body instead.
I briefly considered that too. But it's probably not what happened.
I see. That was entirely my bad.
If they didn't tip it over, then how did the killer murder Nekomaru with that pillar?
How much longer are you gonna focus on the pillar? Just let it go already.
There's no way I can let it go. I'm positive that Nekomaru was killed by that pillar.
Why are you so certain about that?
I just have a feeling.
A feeling, huh? That's just your instincts.
But we can't say for sure that that instinct is wrong, can we?
Huh?
There's another way to use that pillar to kill. You guys just haven't noticed it.
Is that true?
Then I shall ask you, what way is that?
You guys, the same as usual.
Damn, Nagito, stop being so edgy. I'm gonna cut myself. Learning how to go cook. No, I don't think he can cook.
You're unable to clear a path to the future with your own powers, so you just stand there and falter.
He looks like the type of person who tries to make eggs, just mess it up, and just starts crying about how pathetic it is in a corner while, you know, like, he's hungry.
What a waste of talent. And you all intend to fight the Future Foundation? You make me laugh.
What did you say?
Regardless, it's not like I want to die with the rest of you. So I guess I should lend a hand.
Hey, Nagito, what the hell happened to you? How come you're not talking like a lunatic anymore?
She would just laugh.
I've learned a valuable lesson. Ignorance is by far the greatest shame.
Huh? What do you mean?
Who cares? Just tell us how the pillar was used to kill!
Well, first of all, the pillar itself is not enough. But when combined with a specific item, there's a way it could be possible.
A specific item?
Of course, the ultimate weapon.
Ultimate weapon?
Isn't that the thing you get when you clear the final dead room?
So, Nagito knows what the ultimate weapon is?
Of course I know. But I'm pretty sure everyone else has seen it, you know?
We've seen it?
That's right. You've seen it clearly. Because I, the one who has claimed dominion over evil, I am he who cuts the It's only fitting that...
No, you are far greater than the ultimate weapon, since you wield your 4 dark devas of destruction.
I see.
I skipped before for the cringe part, but Sonia's so cute.
I don't know why, but I'm not liking this.
Cut the bullshit and say it clearly. What is the ultimate weapon?
Made me smile. I know, right?
In order to clarify that, we first need to solve the secret of the funhouse.
Huh? The secret of the funhouse?
You still don't realize it? Jeez, get it together. You're supposed to be the symbols of hope, aren't you? Ah, I forgot. Except for Hajime, of course.
Except for Hajime?
If we make it out of this, I'll explain it to you.
Anyway, we must first clarify the secret of the funhouse, right? Then I think it must have something to do with the structure of the funhouse. Strawberry House leads to Strawberry Tower, and Grape House leads to Grape Tower. But in actuality, they are both the same building, and both houses are linked to the central tower. It is undeniable that such a sweet building structure is the secret of the funhouse.
What's so sweet about it?
Man, not only does that make perfect sense, but Miss Sonia's beautiful voice is just so soothing.
Especially when she said sweet like that.
Faux show! I shall leave this matter to your discretion.
Sweet! The two houses are connected to the tower in the middle. I thought that at first too, but I ended up finding proof that completely contradicts that. Does it? Oh no. Sweet. No, wait, hold on.
In truth,
Please.
Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the exact same place.
So that's the secret of the funhouse.
Is that really it?
It's weird to say they're both the same place. I mean, the walls are different colors. And the designs on the floor are also different.
We've already settled this problem. Give it 10 years before you argue with Miss Sonia.
Yeah, that was it.
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the exact same place.
No, that's wrong!
No, they're not. They're not.
Both of those towers, are they really the same place?
Why are you asking that now? Do you harbor a grudge because my kingdom destroyed your homeland?
Hajime, I won't tolerate any sort of rebellion.
I mean, doesn't it seem strange? When we went to Grape Tower from Grape Hall, Nekomaru's body was in front of the door to Strawberry Hall. But when we went to Strawberry Tower from Strawberry Hall, his body was in front of the door to Grape Hall.
I know how can it get so confusing with Strawberry Tower, Strawberry Hall, Grape Tower, Grape Hall.
It's probably some kind of trick, like the floor rotating 180 degrees or something. If it is, then see? That means it could have passed as the exact same place, right?
If so, then what? Do you seriously think such a simple answer is the correct answer?
Does that mean he's wrong?
Oops, I guess I've said too much.
If the floor didn't rotate, then that means we need to think about the structure of the building again.
Bow down. Then how about this? Somebody moved Nekomaru's body.
While we were moving from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower, but we should have all been together during that time. Even if they tried to move the body inside the tower.
Then Monokuma did it. While we were moving, Monokuma quickly moved things around.
But Nekomaru's body wasn't the only thing moved. Are you saying the broken pillar was moved too?
If it is too heavy to carry, let them roll it. Just like if there is no bread, let them eat cake.
Yeah, I'm certain it's oil on the floor.
There are many different ways.
Whoop, shit. Oh yeah.
The body and the pillar could have been moved.
Anyway.
The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by a decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Come on, break!
Moving the body and the pillar in such a short time. That might be hard even for Monokuma, don't you think?
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly wielding the power, the pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene.
Allow me to cut through those words!
Hey! accidentally broke the
Moving
first one, it
body
was
and
the
pillar
second one.
is possible, but it would have been impossible to move the oil on the floor.
Huh?
When the position of Nekomaru's body and the pillar changed, the oil surrounding his body moved too.
Get fucked, Sonia!
Physically moving all of the oil like that is simply not possible, no matter how you look at it.
Then it's
Sorry, it's gonna
impossible
be a
to think it
little
was
noise.
moved.
Ooh, I can hear that myself. Hold on. Okay, it should be fine now.
I am terribly sorry. I cannot believe I got so fired up.
It's okay, Sonia. Try cleaning oil. Yeah, I know it's horrible.
It's all right. A fired up Miss Sonia is awesome to watch.
So what really happened? Does that mean the two
Yeah, true.
towers aren't the same building?
We can't be certain of that either. Not when the experiment involving the handbook I left on the tower floor was a complete success.
Yeah, the e-handbook was still there. That's why we thought the two towers were the same building.
If they're not the same building or two different buildings, then what are they?
Don't fall asleep, Chiaki.
No idea, huh?
This mystery ties into the secret of the fun house. But we don't have enough clues to solve that mystery. Then the only thing we can do is rely on the one person who has those clues.
Hey, Nagito.
My bro, my friend, my pal.
I thought it would come to this. I knew my turn was coming up. Fine. I'll tell you guys a big hint that can help you solve the secret of the funhouse.
Give us the answer, not a friggin' hint.
But then it wouldn't mean anything. I need you guys to do this class trial properly. It's also important for me because it will help me determine something.
Determined? Is he talking about the traitor? If so, why did I get to say that all of a sudden? Did something happen to him?
But how do we know your hint is any good? It's suspicious that you're the only one who knows it.
I have a good reason for that. The reason I'm the only one who knows it is because I was the only one who performed the appropriate action.
Actually, you weren't the only one. One more person did it. Appropriate action. The life-threatening game.
I see! You're talking about the final dead room, right? You cleared the life-threatening game there and found something, didn't you?
That's right. The hint is what I saw after I cleared it. In the depths of the final dead room, there was a hidden room surrounded by concrete. And there, a small conspicuous window waited, all by itself. From that window, I saw some very strange scenery.
Strange scenery?
Instead of explaining it, it might be faster just to show you. At an opportune time, I found a perfect camera in the final dead room.
You took a picture?
Yep.
Nagito grinned creepily as he retrieved a small digital camera from his inner pocket. And he looks cute to me!
See? This is it.
As he said that, he showed us a peculiar picture.
Let me explain it to you again. I took this picture on the first floor of Strawberry House, from the secret room within the final dead room. But don't you think it's weird? If the funhouse's structure is what you guys have been thinking, then there's lots of things that don't make sense in this picture, right?
Like how it's a forest in here? Lots of things that shouldn't make sense in the picture?
Then let's begin. Shall I call it thinking time?
Such a dickhead. Is it this area?
Here! If the structure of the funhouse is what we thought it was,
Thinking time was short.
Grape House and Strawberry House should link to the tower in the middle. Which means, if you're viewing the tower from Strawberry House, you should see Grape House behind it. But in this photo, I don't see anything behind the tower. No shadow, no shape, no Grape House at all.
I see. And is that it?
Like I said, there's a lot of things that don't make sense in this photo. Which means there are other contradiction contained in it. Is it this one?
Crap!
God damn it.
Crap! Here!
Ah, finally.
You said this photo was taken from the hidden room inside the final dead room, right? If that's the case, then that means it should have been taken from the first floor of Strawberry House.
Yeah, it should have been.
Then, this is definitely strange. This photo doesn't look like it was taken from the first floor. The angles suggest it was taken from higher up.
That's right. Good call. In summary, this is the truth contained in this photo. The first floor of Strawberry House is located in a high area, and Grape House is not behind the tower.
It's not? Are you saying that Grape House is merely an illusion spell cast by Monokuma's cursed eye?
From this point on, do your own thinking. Now that you've finally met the same requirements as me, if you guys are truly symbols of hope, you can easily solve a simple mystery like this.
Ah, but I mean, Hajime is the one who solves it, so...
It might be possible for Hajime to solve it too, even though he's just a normal high school student.
You're part of Monokuma's curse.
Despite the fact that you don't have a real talent, you already know about the other clue.
Other clue? Is she talking about that one time? Why, hello there, Hajime. Nagito, why are you here? Because I showed up. You showed up? How did you even come here? Maybe I teleported.
You're referring to when you suddenly appeared on the second floor of Grape House, right?
No, that other time. You know, that time. Yeah.
I'm asking you just to be safe. At the time, where do you think I came from?
The top floor, right?
Such sharp eyes. So you realized it already.
The top floor. So the third floor?
But the Monokuma Archive should be the only room on the third floor of Grape House.
What does it mean?
Was that thing just now another hint to figure out the mystery behind the funhouse structure? The reason I appeared from the third floor. Using the photo he took, I might be able to find the answer if I just think about it. Alright, let's do this. It's Logic Dive! Time to skateboard inside Hajime's mind. Oh shit. Why do I have to jump in the mind? Hajime, why does your mind has so much gap? And whatever that is. Hold on, I can't at the moment see the chat. Oh shit. Look at this shit. Question 1. They don't exist. They both exist. Yeah. Shit. Oh shit. Ah! Fuck. We need to stop this. Stop. Question 2. They're the same building. Yay! Some mort. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. I like how we interrupt this game about, you know, like logic and stuff within an action game. Horizontal event. Oh shit. The thing is, I'm not good at like stuff with horizontal, vertical, and shit like that. So I had to think really hard on this one.
It's all coming together!
Yay!
I got it. I know the secret of the funhouse.
It's not fun!
Then let me hear it. What kind of answer will you give, I wonder?
In the picture Nagito took from Strawberry House, I didn't see Grape House at all. So where did Grape House go? There was only one possibility. It was in a position where it couldn't be seen from Strawberry House. Which means Strawberry House and Grape House are in the same building, but on different floors.
Same building, different floors?
What happened to the hamsters though?
Then the two houses aren't two different 3-story buildings.
They are one
They're
6-story.
actually one 6-story building?
Yep.
If you think about it like that, based on Nagito's picture, it's clear where Strawberry House is located.
Above.
I see!
How do you
On
thinking
top of Grape
time?
House. That's where Strawberry House is located.
That's what you were saying. Yeah, sorry, I was logic diving.
Because of that, the photo taken from the first floor of Strawberry House was at a high angle. Altogether, this means the first floor of Strawberry House is also the 4th floor above Grape House.
Oh, snap. I never expected that the two houses were connected vertically.
Are you sure Sonia is an actual human and not some android with human features? Oh, snap.
But what about the shape of the building? The two houses were completely different shapes.
Strawberry House is 4-sided, and Grape House is 6-sided, right?
It never occurred to us that they were the same building because it was structured with two different shapes. A quadrilateral and a hexagon, overlaid atop each other to misdirect how we would perceive them. And it worked, didn't it? Disregarding the tower, we fully believed the two houses were two separate, distinct buildings.
In order to conceal the unique design of the funhouse, Monokuma put us to sleep so we couldn't look at the outside of the building when he brought us to it.
You've just been Kuma'd! Don't you think a building full of so many surprises totally deserves to be called a fun house?
And it would have been so fun too if not for the starving part.
Then it's true? The building was really like that?
That's right! Those two houses exist on different floors in the same building.
Constructing a building like that on your own without my knowledge? How horrible!
Then what about the towers? Are they arranged vertically just like the houses?
Yeah, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower should have also been different floors inside the same building. Just like Strawberry House was on top of Grape House, Strawberry Tower was also on top of Grape Tower.
However, if they're different floors within the same building, why was Nekomaru's body in both places?
Aw, your precious hammies don't know? But it's so simple. Alrighty then. I'll be the one who solves this mystery in a flash. Please watch me, Miss Sonia.
Oh, I see. Do whatever you like.
I'll definitely make her watch me. I'm gonna stand out till she notices me.
Oh, but that means I'm gonna break you down and watch you cry. Oh. Wait. What does the Monokuma file say?
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Then hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
You're magnificent, Gundam!
No fair! You totally stole my spotlight!
So which one was the fake body?
Shut up! Just pick one of them!
Yeah.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash!
Then hurry up,
I'm
dumbass!
gonna break it.
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy!
Oh no, it's the wrong one?
Damn it!
God damn it.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash!
Then hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy!
You dummy.
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
You're magnificent, Gundam!
No fair! You totally stole my spotlight!
So which one was the fake body?
Shut up! Just pick one of them!
That's weird.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash!
Then hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy!
God damn it, it wasn't that one either.
Damn it! I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash!
Then hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy!
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
You're magnificent, Gundam!
No fair! You totally stole my spotlight!
So which one was the fake body?
Shut up! Just pick one of them! I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash!
Then hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy!
Oh, that
No,
was the
that's
one?
wrong!
Oh, come on! Now this game's just saying stuff just to annoy me.
Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy. That can be proven by Kazuichi's account.
Huh? Me?
Remember? When we moved from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower, we thought the body had moved. And that's when you said,
The parts that I carefully arranged when I assembled the body all moved too.
right up until that moment, you were disassembling Nekomaru's body at Grape Tower, right? The killer couldn't have known how you'd take apart his body, so they couldn't have built a dummy.
Unless Kazuichi was the one who built the dummy, then it would be a different story.
Miss Sonia, that's a pretty harsh joke. You are joking, right?
No, that's not a face of someone who's joking.
It's alright. Kazuichi is not the killer.
He's too dumb for that.
If he was, he wouldn't have fixed the elevator or the button in Strawberry Hall. It'd be much more convenient for the killer if it stayed broken.
I see. That is disappointing.
I'm even more disappointed.
I'm crying.
However, even if Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy, it's meaningless if we don't have the important answer.
The reason Nekomaru's body was in both towers, even though it was supposed to be on different floors.
Maybe it was simply moved?
The body moved to a different floor?
You can't think of a device like that? A device that moves things to different floors in the same building?
A device like that?
Remember when we entered the funhouse from one side? How we couldn't enter it from the other? That device is just like that. If you enter it from a specific place, you can't enter it from the other.
A device that transports things to different floors in the same building. And just like the tower, if you enter it from a specific place, you can't enter it from the other. I feel like I've seen that before. Alright, let's do this. No, not Hangman, no. I hate Hangman. It's so mean to me. E. Yeah. Shit. Did you see an L passing by? Oh, there he is. Ew! Now I need the other E. Why? God damn it! Stop moving so fast. Where's my E? There it is. Why is it moving so fast? Oh, I need that. It doesn't matter, I just need an R. Got it.
I got it!
Yep.
You must be talking about an elevator.
What? Are you saying Nekomaru's body was transported using an elevator?
Where the hell is this elevator anyway?
It's the tower itself. The inside of the tower is one big elevator. Which means the tower was designed so that the whole room goes up and down like an elevator. So whether you enter from Strawberry Hall or Grape Hall, it all leads to the same room, right?
So that's why we could only enter it from one side or the other.
Now that you mention it, sometimes when I pressed the door button, it took a while for it to open.
I see. We were basically waiting for the room to arrive, just like an elevator.
Please hold on. If the inside of the whole tower ascends and descends like an elevator, then why is there a picture of a strawberry on the far back door when you enter from Grape Tower? And a picture of a grape on the far back door when you enter from Strawberry Tower.
If the room just moves up and down like an elevator, there's no reason for the doors to change.
Plus, after the incident, the far back door in Grape Tower had chains wrapped around it, right? But when we entered Strawberry Tower, those chains were gone.
Not just that, but if I remember correctly, even the doorknob was broken off.
There are too many strange things. Was that tower really an elevator?
When you see people and things, make sure you focus on the good parts instead of the bad.
What did you say?
So, let's put aside what's changed and focus our attention on what hasn't.
Why do we have to do that?
It's fine. Come on. What does everything that hasn't changed have in common?
The things that didn't change when we moved between the two towers. That includes the body, the pillar, and the oil. We've been talking about that stuff for a while now. There shouldn't be anything strange about them, not even the fact that they all move with the elevator. The one thing that they all have in common is they were all on floor.
I see!
They were all on floor.
Is it safe to say that all the items on the floor didn't change?
And?
And?
Why did the picture on the far back door change? If you can figure that out, you'll have the answer. The reason is because that elevator has something unique about it.
There's something unique about that elevator. The doors changed, but everything on the floor stayed the same. That means only the floor moves.
I see!
Eee.
So that's it. The elevator was designed so only the floor moved.
Only the floor moved?
Which means the whole room wasn't an elevator, only the floor was. That's why we saw different doors in each tower. Which means on the first floor of Grape Tower, the door on the far back wall had a strawberry design. And on the fourth floor, which was Strawberry Tower, a different door on the far back wall had a grape design.
Then, where do the different floors lead?
I want to say they lead outside, but they're probably just for show. Just for show? Why was something like that necessary? So we'd falsely believe that the doors were connected to where their picture signified. It was actually very effective. Because of that, we totally misunderstood the building's structure.
I don't get it. But I guess it means whoever designed this building had a totally twisted personality.
Oh my, do you think so?
Did you hear that, mon ami?
Don't blame this on me. Take responsibility for yourself.
Then I'll take responsibility and gently caress you.
Like, there's no way that's gonna happen. Stop with the tasteless jokes.
By the way, what does the chain on the far back door in Grape Tower mean?
It was probably wrapped there by the killer to keep us as far from Strawberry Tower as possible.
Why?
Because of that chain. You guys thought you couldn't enter there, right?
Like you said, I could probably use these parts to repair the button, but seriously, hold on. Even if you do repair the button, what's going to happen to the chain on the other side of the door? Chain? The door that leads to Strawberry Hall has a chain wrapped around the doorknob. Even if you fix it, the button on the Strawberry Hall side, the door won't open as long as that chain is there. You don't need to worry about that at all. Huh?
The killer destroyed the Strawberry Hall button, so we'd stay away from Strawberry Tower. Everything was done to tamper with the evidence, so we wouldn't find out about the secret of the funhouse. The appearance of a body in the tower would contradict what we thought we knew about the building. In that situation, if we'd gone to Strawberry Tower, we'd have seen that contradiction firsthand. And using that as a clue, we might have discovered the truth. The truth that the two houses and the two towers are actually one complete vertical building.
I mean,
The
let's still
killer
figure it
wanted
out.
to keep us from learning that. That's why they made us stay away from Strawberry Tower.
They destroyed the button and wrapped a chain around the door just for that?
Would it really have inconvenienced the killer if we learned the true structure of the building?
It would have been a major inconvenience. After all, this funhouse is strongly connected to the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru.
Hold on. You're progressing much too quickly. There's still a contradiction concerning the building structure.
What a pain. It's fine already.
Gundam, please proceed.
You crying?
You said earlier that Strawberry House and Grape House are connected vertically, right? If so, how does the contact elevator supposedly transport us from one house to the other?
I see, now that you mention it, I completely forgot about that matter.
If that elevator moves vertically, then when your back is facing the elevator, both towers should be on the same side. But does this reflect reality? Inside Grape House, Grape Hall is on your right when your back is to the elevator. And inside Strawberry House, Strawberry Hall is on your left when your back is to the elevator. Which means the houses are on exact opposite sides of the tower. Answer me, fiend! What does this mean?
It's witchcraft!
What does this mean?
Sonia, fuck's sake. Agree, what does this mean? What does it mean? If the two houses are connected vertically, the position of the tower should be the same in both houses. But in fact, when my back was facing the elevator in Grape House, the tower was on my right. And when my back was facing the elevator in Strawberry House, the towers were not. Why did we repeat this? We already know this. How can I break through this contradiction? Kazuichi's account.
If the two houses are connected vertically.
The elevator should move.
Vertically, not horizontally.
However, at both houses, if the contact elevator is behind you, the towers are in opposite directions.
Which means your reasoning...
It's clearly contradictory.
Damn.
What's with this iron curtain of teamwork?
Kazuichi's face.
If the two houses are connected vertically.
The elevator should move.
Vertically, not horizontally.
No, that's wrong.
Gotcha! Gotcha!
The elevator wasn't just moving vertically. Isn't that right, Kazuichi?
Huh? Me?
Come on. You used the elevator while you were holding that compass Nagito gave you.
Oh, that. Yeah, it was pretty strange. From start to finish, somehow the compass needle rotated 180 degrees.
Rotated 180 degrees?
Meaning, as the elevator moved between the two houses, it also rotated 180 degrees. It was probably following the building's perimeter as it rotated to the other side. Which means the exit would be on the opposite side once you arrived at the other house, right?
And thanks to that, the tower we saw on our right side when we arrived at Grape House appeared on our left side when we were at Strawberry House.
An elevator that rotates while it moves. Is that even possible? It's like something from an amusement park.
Well, a funhouse is an amusement park attraction, you know.
He's right, you know.
And since the building doesn't really need to be structurally practical, it makes for some splendid fun.
That's not splendid at all. You're inhuman.
He's a bear.
You say I'm inhuman, but I'm just a bear. So I was never human to begin with. I'm different from these lowly humans.
So we're done with the secret of the funhouse, right? Then let's start talking about the important stuff. What's the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru? And how'd they combine it with the pillar?
Huh? You still don't know what the ultimate weapon is yet? It's what I found at the Octagon, you know.
What is the Octagon? I haven't heard about that yet.
Oh my... I can't believe I have to explain that now. As long as you know what an Octagon means, you can solve this simple mystery easily.
An means, it reminds me, an octopus has 8 legs. I wonder if that means anything. An 8-sided shape.
I see! If I recall, an octagon is a shape with 8 sides, right?
I didn't expect you to know that. For a substitute reserve course student, you're quite knowledgeable. I guess I should continue listening. Where is the place befitting of the name Octagon?
It's here.
Here!
Yay! Sorry, I ignored it right. I didn't consider it important.
You're talking about the secret room surrounded by concrete
Play
in
the
the depths
game
of the
if you
final
want
dead
the
room.
full experience.
Why is that place the Octagon?
You know how the 4-sided strawberry house is on top of the 6-sided grape house? If you cut a 4-sided shape out of a 6-sided one, you get 8 edges. It becomes an 8-sided shape.
That's basically the gist of it. The true identity of the Octagon is that secret room in the depths of the final dead room. In actuality, that place contained various weapons.
Then the ultimate weapon was there too?
That's a little different. I learned the true identity of the ultimate weapon at the Octagon.
Learned?
The true identity of the ultimate weapon is the funhouse. which means the killer used the building structure as their weapon and killed Nekomaru. Like me, the killer probably realized the secret of the funhouse from the scenery, and then thought of a way to kill making use of the building structure.
The funhouse itself is the weapon, so they killed using the building structure?
That's why the killer tried to keep us from learning the mystery of the building. But more importantly, using the building itself as a weapon? Such a spectacular crime. It truly deserves to be called the ultimate weapon.
I mean, it's a whole building, so... Funhouse's true identity of the ultimate... Is the true identity... The funhouse the true identity of the ultimate weapon. It took me like 5 tries. What does this mean? How did killer use that to murder Nekomaru? And... who is the killer who did that? It was Stompy. You did it. You feel like you're about to swear from frustration. True. Why, hello there. I thought of a new bad word to call Monomi. I can already tell you I won't be pleased by this. Now let me say it right away. I'm already used to insults and slander. There's no way I'll get hurt by a mere word. Monomi is a sheer stuffatly. That's much more straightforward than I expected. Stuffatly, huh? That's not it. That's not it at all. Stupid, fat, and ugly. The perfect jet stream attack incorporating all 3 of these would be... ta-da! Stuffatly.
Huh?
There's a fat hidden in there?
Okay, everyone, all together now. Monami is a serious stuffatly.
Oh, Stuffatly, my bad. It was Stuffatly.
Hello. I hope your day is well. I'm trying to force myself to be more energetic, or else my mental state won't be able to keep up. Ugh, my heart's thumping like crazy. I might as well have a laid-back, so what attitude and go ahead with high energy. Yeehaw! Ah, but be careful that your batteries don't run out for various reasons. And just like I say each time, don't forget to save frequently.
I never expected the funhouse itself to be the ultimate weapon. Oh well, let's just press on ahead.
This girl's on a switch.
Is it really alright to accept a situation so easily?
I mean, that's not what's important. The thing that's really important is...
who done it?
The killer who used the building structure. Like, who's Mekomaru's murderer?
But is it really okay to believe the building is the weapon? Nagito said it, you know.
There's no way I'd lie at such an important moment. I don't want to die either.
What happened to the bastard who kept saying how much they didn't mind dying?
He's right. There was a time when I thought I could become a stepping stone for your hopes, but I will sincerely retract that remark.
Retract?
Yeah, it goes back.
I'm disappointed too, you know. If this was a murder for the sake of hope, I'd happily sacrifice myself.
You say such falsehoods, per usual.
Oh no, it's happening. Fuck. Come on, connect back. God damn it. Connect back. Oh, it's crashing. Yup. Oh, god damn it. My USB ports did their thing. I don't know how to stop that, honestly. Okay, we've thankfully saved recently, so that shouldn't be as much problem as it seems, because we just saved. So it should be fine. It should be fine. Let me restart the game. God damn it! God damn it, that was harsh.
Danganronpa.
Ah! Fuck.
Hello, I'm up. Yeah! And just
What is up with the sound? Hold on. God damn it. It is quite loud. Hold on. Actually, let me try to open it from the...
oh well. Let's just...
Oh, I can open it mid. Okay. Settings. What is up with the sound? Oh, for fuck's sake. Hopefully it's fine.
I mean, that's not what's important.
No, it's not.
The thing that's really important is...
Okay, hopefully that's fine. It's blowing my ears, but I can't do anything about it. The sound is busted.
The killer who used the building structure. Like, who's Mekumaru's murderer?
It's literally blowing my ears.
But is it really okay to believe the building is the weapon? Nagito said it, you know.
There's no way I'd lie at such an important moment. I don't want to die either.
What happened to the bastard who kept saying...
He's right. I will sincerely... I'm disappointed.
There is no such thing as murder for the sake of hope.
We're back.
Murder is simply murder. Forcibly sacrificing others for one's own desires. Even one as diabolical as I would avoid such actions.
I see.
It's like, I see. Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
It's fine. Let's just leave him alone and find out who killed Coach Nekomaru as fast as we can. Just so you know, it's not like I'm getting hungry or anything, you know.
Akane! You were drooling waterfalls?
Like, yeah, as usual, I can tell what he's thinking. I can't tell what he's thinking. I have no idea if he's serious or not.
Anyway, if the killer used the building structure, why don't we think about how they used it?
How they killed Nekomaru.
It might be better if we clarify the cause of death first, don't you think?
Nekomaru's cause of death, huh? He was horribly damaged as if he was beaten senseless with a blunt object. But if he was beaten with a blunt object, it wouldn't be a kill that utilized the building structure. So what was Nekomaru's cause of death that also utilized the building structure? Falling.
I see! That's it. I think he might have died from falling.
Died from falling?
If the funhouse's secret is that it's a structure where both towers and houses are vertically connected, then the killer made use of its height and caused Nekomaru to die from falling.
Are you saying they pushed him off? Where'd they push him off from?
That, I don't know yet.
Don't just make things up when you don't know the method. Where in that building would you even be able to push someone off in the first place?
It might be possible in the tower. You could push him off the 4th floor when the elevator is on the 1st floor.
Did you forget how the elevator functions? When it's on the 1st floor, the door on the 4th floor won't open.
Saying he died from falling is truly incorrect. You should burn in the flames of hell.
But my gut is going crazy right now.
If Nekomaru died from falling, where did the killer shove Nekomaru from? If I'm going to reach the truth behind this incident, I need to solve that mystery next. Make your argument. Can do normal?
When the elevator is on the first floor, you can't go through the door on the fourth floor, huh?
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
Then, how about this? After locking Mekamaru inside the elevator, they moved the elevator from the fourth floor to the first floor and made use of the drop.
Hold on, did you forget the elevator has a sensor? As long as there's a moving object inside.
Gotcha!
No, that's wrong.
Gotcha! Can't escape me, I'm too smart.
That sensor should only work if something is moving. If Nekomaru wasn't moving inside, the elevator sensor wouldn't have detected anything.
Could it be his sleep mode?
When Nekomaru's goodnight button is pressed, all of his functions shut down, and he enters sleep mode. If he's in sleep mode, the elevator sensor wouldn't have noticed him, right?
I see. So that's how...
However, even if they moved the elevator in that manner, Nekomaru would have just moved along with it. There would have been no drop for him to fall and die from, yes?
That's what I was about to explain, before Kazuichi interrupted me.
Silence, pest!
You tell him, Sonia.
Now you're calling me a pest?
A way to create a drop inside the elevator while Nekomaru is still in it. She actually seems to have an idea, but what way could that be? Oh no. Wire?
If you arrange it a certain way, you can cause the drop within the elevator.
So you're telling us all to think about the arrangement, right?
That arrangement is...
The hammer is suspicious.
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar again?
What about the oil on the floor?
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
How about we all shut up and listen to what Chiaki has to say?
Silence, pest!
Don't be so cold. What if I start to enjoy it?
Oh no!
If you arrange it a certain way, you can cause the drop within the elevator.
So you're telling us all to think about the arrangement, right?
That arrangement is...
The hammer is suspicious.
What?
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar again?
No.
What about the oil on the floor?
No.
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
Yes!
I agree with that.
Baby gangster!
Didn't the doorknob have scrape marks on it? That might have been where it got scraped by the wire.
Is that the same wire that was tied around Nekomaru?
The tip of that wire was tied into a loop. If the elevator moved while that loop part hung from the doorknob...
If they did something like that, he would have been suspended in midair!
That's right. He was suspended in midair.
Huh?
The killer tied up Mekamaru with the wire while he was in sleep mode. Tied the tip of the wire into a knot and hung it on the doorknob to the fourth floor. With that, they moved the elevator from the fourth floor to the first floor of Grape Tower. And suspended Mekamaru in midair.
That's right! He was so well hung! Kinda like...
You better not finish that sentence.
I mean,
The
was
killer
he
took
a
advantage of the
robot?
elevator's unique feature. Only the floor moves. By doing that, they created a drop so Nekomaru could fall to his death.
Too easy.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Kazuchi, do you want me to put you in your place?
So what if they created a drop? There's no way you can make him fall and die with just that.
Why?
If Nekomaru is suspended in midair like that, then how do you get him to fall? Because if he's suspended in midair, he won't die if he doesn't actually fall.
Oh, let me see. Clocks, alarm, timer, there it is.
Even if they suspended Nekomaru, how would they make him fall? There's no one in the tower to push. There's no way they could do that.
Wait, what? Fuck. What the hell happened? I was pressing.
Even if they suspended Nekomaru from, how would they make him fall? There's no one in the tower to push. There's no way they could do that.
What? What in the fuck? Wait, hold on. What?
Even if they suspended Nekomaru from a wire, how would they make him fall? There's no one in the tower to push. There's no way they could do that.
Oh, I have a limited amount. God damn it.
Even if they suspended Nekomaru from a wire, how would they make him fall? There's no one in the tower to push him off. There's no way they could do that.
Sneaky.
It doesn't mean someone had to push him off. It's possible that he fell on his own.
What? Nekomaru fell on his own? Nekomaru should have still been in sleep mode, right?
Allow me to cut through those words.
Yeah.
What do you think would happen if Nekomaru woke up while he was suspended upside down in midair?
What are you saying? Like, how would he even wake up?
He has an alarm inside his body. As long as it was armed, it would have deactivated his sleep mode. Which means the killer set the alarm before they suspended Nekomaru.
If you woke up from an alarm and realized you were hanging upside down and had no clue why, if something like that happened to you, you would start panicking a lot, right? Instinctively, your body would start moving. Nekomaru probably did exactly that.
And then, in order to make him fall from the force he was generating, the wire was hung on the tip of the doorknob so it would easily slip off. In actuality, the scrape marks caused by the wire were near the tip of the doorknob, right?
But Nekomaru didn't fall because the wire came off, right?
He fell because the entire doorknob came off.
When Nekomaru awoke, he must have struggled much more than expected, which caused the doorknob to break off.
Was that unexpected for the killer too?
Well, that's probably it. If they knew it'd leave behind evidence like that, they would have at least tried to do something to cover it up.
The killer didn't expect the doorknob to come off. The reason that even happened was because... In that case, I shall use my full power! With a fierce roar, Nekomaru put all his power into grabbing the doorknob with both hands. But... clatter, clatter, clatter. Not yet. Here it comes. The incredible strength of 1,000,000 horsepower. Wait, isn't it creaking? If you break off the doorknob, we'll be stuck in here. If that's really what it was, then that's the clue Nekomaru left for us to find.
I see. So that's how Nekomaru fell to his death.
Do you finally understand now?
You moron.
Yeah. It appears it's just as Miss Sonia said. I'm just a pest. No, I'm not just a pest. I'm a total fucking pig. Isn't that right, Miss Sonia? If I'm a fucking pig, you can say so.
Sonia doesn't talk like that.
No, I believe you gave your all.
Hey, why aren't you teasing me anymore?
This guy. He gets off on this.
Is this really relevant?
So thanks to that alarm, Nekomaru ended up falling while he was still hanging upside down. That doesn't mean he just crashed straight into the floor. Of course, you know that too.
Doesn't mean Nekomaru crashed straight into the floor. The moment Nekomaru fell to the floor, the only thing I can think of that happened to him was he collided with the pillar.
I see! When Nekomaru fell to the floor, he ended up colliding with the pillar. Isn't that it?
Finally, the pillar!
Yes, I cut it the pillar!
So that's how the pillar shattered, and why oil was spilled all over the place.
See, I told you the pillar was the weapon. My gut was totally right.
Well, the pillar was a bonus. It's not even clear if the killer intended that, or if it was just a coincidence.
At this point, it is quite difficult to find a clue that will lead to the killer.
Then what about the alarm? I'm positive the alarm was set for 7:30 a.m. And if we map it out from there...
Hold on, baby gangsta.
Baby gangsta.
Stop calling me baby gangsta!
What'd you just say? Did you say the alarm was set for 7:30 a.m.?
You didn't check it yourself? Nekomaru's alarm was set for 7:30 a.m.
Nah, that's impossible. Because even though I slept in a little, I still got to the tower at 7 in the morning.
Now that you mention it, so did I. There was no way I could be late for Monokuma Tai Chi, so I left for Grape Tower before 7 a.m.
And if we found Nekomaru's body there, it would have been before the 7:30 a.m. alarm went off.
It appears yet another contradiction has been birthed. How were you able to discover Nekomaru died at 7:30 a.m. when you went to the tower at 7?
That's what I want to know!
Another mystery I don't understand. Seriously, it's just one after another. But I can't choke up at a time like this. Just a little more and I'll be able to reach the truth. There should definitely be a clue to break through this contradiction. Time to fuck up. Radio clock?
We headed for Grape Tower. Before 7 a.m., I am certain.
But the alarm inside Nekomaru's chest was set for 7:30 a.m.
Nekomaru died because of that alarm, right?
His time of death and the time the body was discovered. One of those must be an illusion.
The killer probably did some tampering. They probably messed with the clock inside Nekomaru.
Nope.
No, that's wrong!
No, 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 no.
No, the clock inside his chest was a radio clock, so it would have been impossible to mess with.
No, 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 no. No, no.
So you're saying there's no way the killer could have tampered with the clock?
I better hurry or this will become a cliffhanger.
Maybe the clock Miss Sonia saw was the one that got tampered with.
The clock inside Grape House?
No, I checked all the clocks inside the funhouse.
Oh, that's what I asked you to do. So you really listened to me and checked all the clocks.
And because of that, I can confidently declare that all the clocks had the same time displayed.
If there's no possibility that the time was tampered with, then we must doubt that human's testimony.
Please believe me, we are not lying.
Then maybe it's a misunderstanding?
He's backtracking so fast, it's so cute.
I never misunderstand. I'll crush you into dog food.
The time-related contradiction. I don't think I should doubt the testimonies. I should doubt the clock. There's no way to say that something was done, but what was it? Perhaps we've overlooked something. Maybe we're misunderstanding something. Which clock was messed with? How was it messed with? And why didn't we realize it? Oh, is it time for logic dive? If I focus and think, I should be able to find the answer to the mystery. It's logic time! I mean, I don't like logic dive, but I do like it way more than I do the... than I do Hangman's Gambit. Oh shit, that scared me. Damn, Hajime, your mind is weird. Question 1. Tell who the killer is to murder happened. Wait, what? No, 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 I made a mistake! I want to go back! I knew it! The time in the building. Yay. Gee, Hajime, your mind is so weird. But the song is dope. Of course it's dope, it's Danganronpa. Like, all the songs are dope. Which clock was tampered with? Both. No, wait! Wait. God damn it. Ah! I fucked up again! The building's clocks. Wee! Oh shit! You're throwing me a curveball! No! God damn it. Oh, fuck. Wee! Which house had the wrong time? Both houses. So this is where I made a mistake. Yay! The last one I got right.
It's all coming together.
Yep, it's having a party.
You said you checked all the clocks inside the building. Isn't that right, Fuyuhiko?
All of them. They're only
Yeah,
two.
none of the clocks had the wrong time.
But what if all those clocks have been messed with?
What? All the clocks?
There's just two of them.
So even if you checked all the clocks inside the building, there's no way you'd have noticed it.
I see. So the killer messed with the time inside the whole building by changing all the clocks.
So that's what it was. There's no way I would have noticed that.
This is truly fantastic!
Now's not the time to be pleased. More importantly, how much was the time off?
She's right, that's the main problem. How much was the time off after the killer messed with the clocks? If there's something that could be used as a standard for measuring time, that should be the clue. Alright, I need to find that. I'm going to reach the truth in one go. Oh, don't set a standard for me. What?
If the time in the building was all messed up, then we can only rely on Nekomaru's radio clock.
The time of death was clearly 7:30 a.m.
The problem is, what time would 7:30 be? In our time.
Are there any clues that can be used to narrow that down?
If only I heard the sound when he fell. It would have been a great clue.
God damn it!
Or his scream.
He's not the type to let out a scream.
If only Nekomaru's alarm was loud enough, we would have heard it too.
There's no point in saying that.
God damn it!
If does not exist in this world.
But how much did the killer just time? Yee.
If the time in the building was all messed up, then we can only rely on Nekomaru's radio clock.
The time of death was clearly 7:30 a.m.
The problem is, what time would 7:30 be? In our time.
Are there any clues that can be used to narrow that down?
If only I heard the sound when he fell.
We
I
did!
agree with that.
Actually.
That's right. We should have heard the sound he made when he fell. Wasn't it that rumbling noise?
Rumbling?
I thought it was just an earthquake, so I went back to sleep. Was that the sound from when Nekomaru fell?
Well, a huge body fell from the 4th floor to the 1st, and the pillar fell with it. It's obvious we'd hear the impact sound.
We heard that noise too.
It was when we were gathered at the Strawberry House Lounge. What is it, Sonia?
Oh, well. That sound everyone heard? I did not hear it at all.
Huh?
You probably didn't hear it because you were sleeping.
I could not sleep at all. I was awake the whole night with hunger pangs.
There's nothing to worry about. What's important is that rumbling noise anyway.
If we use that rumbling sound as a reference, we might be able to figure out how much our time was off.
I heard that sound probably around 5:30 in the morning.
Huh? You can tell?
I instantly woke up and left my room. And that's when I saw the clock in the lounge.
Excellent work, Akane!
The rumbling sound we heard was at 5:30. That's like, it's like the answer to how much we, haha, you get it, 2 hours.
I see! Nekomaru's alarm went off at 7:30. And if we heard the sound of his impact at 5:30, that means our time was off by 2 hours.
2 hours? That much?
We were starving pretty badly. There's no way we would have noticed.
Plus, the funhouse has no windows. And there weren't any Monokuma announcements either.
However, for what reason did the killer alter our perception of time?
The reason is obvious. So they can lure out just Nekomaru.
Around only Nekomaru?
If you messed with the clocks and used a specific thing, you definitely get Nekomaru to the tower alone, right? From there, the killer's plan was a splendid success. That's all it means.
Specific thing is Monokuma Taichi.
I see! That's it. The killer made use of the Monokuma Tai Chi activity in the morning.
How did they use it?
We were required to go to Grape Tower every morning at 7 a.m. for that activity, right? But if they mess with all the clocks inside the building, what would that do to us?
We wouldn't be able to attend on time, but that wouldn't affect Nekomaru. His radio clock had the exact time.
That's right. In doing so, the killer was able to lure him to the tower by himself at the precise time.
Then, when I witnessed Nekomaru early in the morning...
If I recall, you witnessed Nekomaru around 5 a.m.
Why does he have a baseball baseball haircut?
And if that time was also 2 hours off, it should have been 7 a.m. Yeah, that's pretty much it. At that time, he was heading over to Monokuma Tai Chi, right on schedule.
Baby gangsta.
I see. Now that I think about it, I realize what Monokuma meant when he said those words.
Gasp!
Too early. He didn't even ask you yet.
Jeez, how outrageous. I also didn't expect everyone to ditch Monokuma Tai Chi. But it's like this after all, so I guess it can't be helped.
When you said everyone, you were including us, right? We thought we came to the tower on time, but in truth, it was way past the meeting time.
Ah, jeez! That's, well, how should I put it? What was it? You know, tripping over a foot, or something like that.
Are you talking about tripping over someone else's fault?
Wrong! Too bad!
Liar! I'm right!
That's not it! It's incorrect!
That's definitely the correct answer. You always get so stubborn like this.
Okay, you married couple, chill.
Let's just ignore the peanut gallery. Now that we've found out how the killer lured Nekomaru, the number of suspects has drastically decreased.
Huh?
Hey, why would that decrease the number of suspects? Don't be a friggin' liar!
You'll know I'm not lying when you listen to what Fuyuhiko's going to say next.
Huh? What the hell do you mean?
You witnessed Nekomaru going toward the tower. Did something else happen after that?
Are you talking about that alarm?
Alarm?
A little while after I witnessed Nekomaru, the clock in the Strawberry House lounge started going off. Plus, it was just before that rumbling sound occurred. That's it. So that's what it is. If Nekomaru died when the rumble happened, then whoever doesn't have an alibi at the time is the prime suspect.
Really? Was there anyone who didn't have an alibi at that time?
I remember now. The sound was so loud I couldn't help bolting from my room. But there was one guy who never left the lounge. We were both on the same floor. It's pretty weird that bastard never came out of his guest room.
Which means that person does not have an alibi for when Nekomaru fell?
Who is it? Who's the bastard?
It's whoever doesn't have an alibi for his time, right? Is it Nagito? I feel like it's wanting me to pick Nagito.
You're the only one! The one who wasn't there. It's you, right, Nagito?
That's right. Nagito wasn't there. It was just me, Gundam, and Fuyuhiko.
You didn't come out, even though the alarm was going off like crazy. You weren't in your room, were you?
If that's the case, where were you?
Please, say something!
If you don't hurry up and answer, I'm gonna suicide dive you!
What? If I may be frank, even if I wanted to go to the lounge, I couldn't.
You couldn't? What do you mean?
It's merely the foolish talk of the weak.
Not only did I not hear the alarm, I never even heard that rumbling sound.
You couldn't?
You're definitely fucking lying.
However, that is also true for me. It is obvious that I did not hear the alarm in Strawberry House. But I did not hear the rumbling sound either. Is that not strange? I mean, everyone else heard it.
To be honest, it's not just them. The same goes for me too.
Huh?
I was in a pretty deep sleep, so I thought that's why I couldn't hear it, but it wasn't that. I probably couldn't hear it at all.
Couldn't hear it? What does that mean?
You still don't know. Think about what the three of us who didn't hear a sound have in common, and I'm sure you'll figure it out.
The only people who didn't hear the rumbling noise were Nagito, Sonia, and Chiaki. The secret is what these three have in common. That means something to do with the guest room they were staying in? If that's the case, then might be able to figure out what they have in common. No! And it's a long word too! Ah! I hate this! This is so bad. Fuck, they really? God damn it. I need the D. Give me the D. You can take that out of context. I don't mind. Just give me the goddamn D. D. L. Oh, there's the U there. Oops. Wrong button. There. The looks. Ah, fuck's sake. God damn it. God damn it. No, not my O's! Really? Do you want me to have an S just to torture me with? There!
I got
Taco. Yes, it was Del Taco.
Nagito, Sonia, and Chiaki. The three of you were staying in deluxe rooms, right?
Not the reason why is that Del Taco attacked Nagito, Chiaki, and Sonia for the vents.
If I recall, the deluxe rooms are...
The guest rooms are divided up by quality grade. The deluxe room is soundproof and has excellent air insulation. The standard room may have so-so insulation, but it's still pretty decent. And the chromium room has severe airflow and draft problems.
The reason we could not hear the rumbling noise...
That's right. It was because the deluxe rooms have superior sound insulation. You actually noticed that. Nice catch, Hajime. Are you using your ultimate reserve corps student talent?
No, you're just bullying Nagito. And like Soda, I might get into it.
Now then, you guys must understand by now, right? The true identity of Nekomaru's killer.
Oh, hold on a sec! Why does that lead to who the killer is?
Why? Well, that fact just now is a very important clue, and a decisive factor in identifying the killer.
Decisive factor?
Somehow I feel like I understand what Nagito means. If I think about the feature of their guest rooms, that person's actions are clearly strange because that person might be the killer. Is that what it means? There you are. You are
You're
like
the only
one sign away.
Gundam, there's something I want to ask you. When the alarm rang at the Strawberry House Lounge, you rushed over there too, right?
What's wrong with that? If the bell of catastrophe rings throughout the night, it is the universe's providence to stop it.
Why were you able to hear it?
Hear what?
I mean, you were also staying in a deluxe room, right? Nagito was staying in a deluxe room in the same house on the same floor, and he couldn't even hear it. So why were you able to hear that alarm?
Huh? Now that you mention it...
Gundam?
There is only one possibility. You weren't in your room at the time. That's why, even though you were staying in a deluxe room, you still went to the lounge. Am I right?
Gundam, you have some sort of explanation, right?
Gundam probably couldn't return to his room because of Fuyuhiko.
Me?
After you saw Nekomaru heading to the tower, you stayed at the lounge for a while. Am I correct? Until the moment that alarm started ringing, right? If you were in the lounge for that long, the killer who had left earlier obviously wouldn't be able to go back.
Oh shit, guys, no, guys. This is a cliffhanger now because I gotta go. It's already 5 minutes past my closing time. No, I'm infringing upon my time. So we are stopping here. We'll find out if Gundam is or isn't the killer next time. First, save. Yes. And then, return to my menu. Oh, no, wait, no. Hold on. Thank you for coming. Tomorrow, Fall Guys, I also stream on Twitch. Check me out there. See if you like what I'm doing there. Thank you, and good night.